I'm going to give you some tools on how to become more of a man, bro. You see, I never had a father growing up. I never had big brothers to show me the ropes on how to become a man. And my whole life, I can tell you this, I made so many mistakes in building myself because, well, I just didn't know. I've got a unique perspective on how to be a man because, well, I never had someone to teach me. And you boys know my story, but for the boys that don't, I grew up very poor, in the ghetto. I lived the life of a drug addict. My father, he left. And life was just always very difficult. And you see, in my younger years, I was this fat, overweight, docile, fragile, scared, Indian, fat, overweight kid. That's who I was. And as I got older, I started abusing drugs, getting involved in sticky situations, just not being really a good citizen for society. And neither of those things or ways of living taught me how to be a man. But as I built myself up, I was able to extrapolate out some lessons that really, has transformed me to become the young man that I am today. And that's what I want to pass on to you. You see, I think it's very important for you to understand that our masculinity, just because you got, a balls and a pee-pee, bro, doesn't mean that you are going to ever become a man. You're seeing it more than ever now because this world has become immensely more easier. Bro, there are people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, males, and you take a look at them and you kind of think that's a guy, a dude, a big boy, but you would not classify that motherfucker as a man. He's just some fucking wimpy kid. It's strange, but there's a lot of these boys now just growing into bigger boys, but never men. Because masculinity is earned. It's like a muscle. You got to build it, and you got to build it with the right mindset, traits, characteristics, and I want to pass on to you what I've instilled in my life. So, as we go through some of the things that I want to teach you, bro, I want you to understand this video is almost valueless to you unless you really listen and pay attention to what I got to say. Because if you listen to videos like mine or other content creators, but then you don't take action, what the fuck you doing? Like, get off the video now then, bro. You're just wasting my time and your time. And I mean that. So, nothing in life, and I really want you to understand this, can ever, start to change or get better, or you cannot embrace your masculinity without action. So, understand that. But let's get into this, bro, because it's very important. You see, I want you to start to change your identity. Because most of us have, right, in our lives, we either have an identity of a little weakling pussy, or we have an identity of, just a victim. But I want you to start viewing yourself in this weird way. And this has been a big thing for me. And I want you to start viewing your life as a hero, right? And this is your journey that you're on. You see, when we identify as a hero, I want you to really, and this is something I've said before, but I will always continue to say this. When you view yourself as the hero, the struggling makes sense, right? Because in life, right, the way to become a genuine hero is to go through the ringer of your own struggle, adversity, and come out on top. Any hero has been through the same journey that you will embark on. They went through hell, people didn't believe in them, things were getting really out of control, yet they stood, they got up, and they kept going. And your life has to be viewed as this way, bro, because that will allow you. That girl left you. Life isn't going to plan. This happened. This happened. This happened. Well, no, this is meant to happen because I'm on my hero's journey of life to embrace my masculinity, to be a better version of myself, and to be who I'm supposed to be. And that's how I started to view my life as, well, okay, this could happen, someone could, crash into me, someone could, cause this harm to me, this could happen in life, my mum gets sick, all these things, right, whatever. Good, great. Because this is where I'm going to build myself, and this is where, if I can pass these adversities, these tests, whatever, I can be like, ooh, yeah, this is all part of my journey to get better, to be that. So whatever it is that you're struggling with in your life, bro, I want you to view it as, okay, well, I'm on my hero's journey. And this battle that I'm on, this villain that is attacking me, whether it's a bad habit, whether it's a person, whatever, I must destroy this person by looking at it head on and running straight through them, or attacking them, or pushing them out the way, or destroying them, putting a stake through their heart, because, well, this is what needs to be done for me to embrace my journey of becoming a hero. And this is a big thing. So I want you to shift your identity to that of a hero. You're on your hero's journey. View yourself as the hero of your story and go up against the villains, which are the things that are stopping you, and kill them. Drive a stake through their heart. Destroy them. But this is just the first thing, bro. Because your identity has to be of that. It has to be of a hero. It has to be of a winner. It has to be of someone that's a go-getter, ruthless. And there's no better way to identify as anything else than a hero when you're trying to be all of those things. But to add to that, right, this is a big thing, and this is definitely labeled as toxic, but I love this. And I want you to frame your life in this manner because it'll change the game for you. And that is that your life now is war. And as crazy as this sounds, because you're on your hero's journey, well, I want you to view it, right? Kind of synchronize them together. That your life now is a war. Because, well, what happens when you're in war? You have to start planning strategically. You have to be a lot more smarter. You have to be someone that gets back up. When your life is war, you have to kill, right? And I want you to view everything in this world as one big war. And the war that you're up against, right, similar to your hero's journey, is the war of the things trying to stop you. You see, I want you to get this. Life as a man is that of a war. Take a look at me. Take a look at the other boys around you. Take a look at everyone on social media, bro. Take this, right? Let's say that you have a goal of making money. Let's say that you have a goal of having a very beautiful woman. Let's say that you have a goal of building a business or leading other people or whatever it might be in your life, bro. I want you to understand this, right? There are 3.5 billion people that want the money that you want, bro, the female that you want, they want the business that you want, they want everything from you. And in this world, bro, you have to start viewing life as a war, and that these other men and the opposition and the villains and the other team, they are trying to take what is yours. And you, being a young, blooded male, full of testosterone, you need to go up against every single person, thing that's trying to take your land, conquer you, defeat you in this war. And I want you to start viewing your life as a big competition for everything, because it is. And when you start to realize that in life, when you start to go up against not only yourself, but this world, and especially the other men in this world, everything in how you move, how you perform, how you carry yourself will start to flip. Because, well, okay, that guy there, yeah, I'm up against him. It's a very toxic viewpoint, and it's a very toxic way of living your life, but it is a way to get ahead. You got to look at me and think, well, I want to be better than this guy. You want to look at that guy there who's got the good looking girlfriend, but I want a hotter girlfriend than him. You want to look at the rich guy and say, I want more money than him. You want to look at this guy, whoever's doing anything in your life. I want to have better grades than him. I want to cook food better than him. I want to cut hair better than him. I want to do everything better and better and better. And when you start to view yourself as this guy, right, who might be better than you now, is living the life that you want to live and doing the things and has the things that you want. If you go to war against him and you go take him out, you will be better. Now, I'm not saying that you got to go physically take someone out, but you have to start viewing your life as a big competition. And there's a way that you can do this as well, and it's really, really powerful. You see, you can look at the best version of yourself, right, as your opposition. Think about this. There's two versions of you that exist today. There's you today, and there's the you that you could be. Well, you could look at this best version of yourself, right, and be like, that's who I'm up against. And when you go through your life, right, this is huge. When you go through life, ask yourself, what would the best version of yourself do? The best version of yourself would cold approach that girl that you've seen at the gym 10 times. You're like, oh, she's too sexy for me. The best version of yourself would do the work that's got to get done. And what you got to realize, the version of you is up against the best version of yourself. So what you do is you say, well, the best version of myself, the opposite team, the villain, he would approach that girl. He would do all that work. He would make sure he's getting all these things up. He's up on time. And the only way that you can beat him is by doing what he does and some. And that's how you start to take control and get ahead in life, bro. You look at what the best version of yourself would do. You look at life as a war and you say, I've got to be better. I've got to kill, I've got to attack, I've got to compete. And I promise you, bro, with this frame of mind, it's toxic as shit, but it will give you an edge that a lot of boys just don't have. So view yourself as the hero and all the struggles will make sense, but then also view your life as a war, a masculine war for everything. Females, resources, lifestyle. View it all as a big war. And another caveat to that, or to add on top, is that you can get into this mindset by viewing the best version of yourself as the villain. And you got to go after him. And how do you beat him? You beat him by doing better than what he would do. So that's that, bro. But here's the third point. Is run towards friction. The more friction, the better. More equals better. And I really want you to get this. Because most of us, right, and I really want you to get this, we don't try the way that we think that we try. I want you to really genuinely try in life. Most of us don't do things because there's friction attached to it, right? So when we know that we got to get up on time, but we don't wake up, there's a friction of, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to get out of bed, it's cold outside. When you see that pretty girl, or when you know that you got work to do and there's friction, oh, I want to keep scrolling on TikTok, she's too pretty, whatever it is, that friction, well, the only way that you can truly spark growth and masculine growth inside you is running towards challenges, fear, things that have a lot of friction attached to it, because that's where growth is. Growth in developing your character, building more honor for yourself, right? It only comes from doing things that cause you to feel uncomfortable in the moment. Think about, right, this is an important thing, bro. You go to the gym today, right? I went to the gym today. I know that today's workout, I won't see or feel the impacts of it till 2 months down the track. When you start working out in the gym, right, you know that you're going to start going to the gym and there's going to be zero tangible progress at the start. But you still keep going, you still keep going, you still keep going. And what happens? 6 months you're in the gym, your body is starting to get built. There's some muscle, you're more fitter, you're more athletic. This is a really important thing. So I want you to get this out your head, that friction is a bad thing. My whole life is built on friction. Everything that I'm scared to do, right? If I'm nervous to go speak to someone, if I'm nervous to do this thing, if I'm nervous, I have to run towards it with ferocity, because I know that that is where the growth of Christopher comes from. I want you to have this same thing, bro. Whatever it is that scares you, whatever it is that you don't feel like doing, do it and actually try. Don't try for a week. Don't try for 2 weeks. Don't try for 3 weeks. Try for the fucking, as long as it takes to get the result that you're going after, that you want. It's only in friction, it's only in times of discomfort that you will build your character, and there's something innately inside you that will come up and you'll be stronger. Because it's only in adversity, shit that you overcome, when you're truly suffering in a way, self-inflicted suffering by running towards this friction, you adapt. Your mindset adapts, your body adapts, your frame adapts. So it's like, okay, well, woof, I've been exposing myself to this thing that I hate doing, I'm feeling stronger. And what happens when you feel stronger and it's stuff that you were scared to do? You feel more manlier, more masculine. You start to breathe in your masculine energy, and that's a really nice feeling, bro. The fourth point is now purpose. And I will tell you this, purpose in life trumps everything. You see, the reason why you play video games every day, or you jerk off every day, or you do drugs, or you're scrolling on TikTok every day, is there's no deeper meaning to your life. I can tell you this, when you're a man on his purpose, when you're a man on purpose, right, bro, nothing can stop you. And when you couple this with never miss a day, right? This is a mindset here. Never miss a day. This becomes one of the most powerful infinities inside you that makes you a man. Because without purpose in life, bro, you're a feather just in a hurricane. Think about it, just being pushed side to side, going around. But when you got purpose, nothing can come in between your purpose and you, unless your purpose doesn't shine bright enough through you. So when you see someone, maybe I'm talking to you, bro, or someone that you know, just always wasting time, doing the wrong things, not being about it, it's because his purpose isn't strong enough. Because if you really want something in this world, bro, you will go after it, and it won't be like something you have to find the time or find the energy to do. No one has ever told me to film a video. I just do them. No one's ever told me to coach young guys. I just do it. No one ever told me to write a book. I just do it. No one told me to do anything that I've done in my life. I've just done it because I know that this is my purpose. If you want to find your purpose, bro, it's very simple. What do you want to do with yourself? I know it sounds cringe, but what do you actually want to do? Not with what your family, your friends, social media wants you to do. What do you want to do with yourself? And then teach that to other people. I really mean that. Level yourself up in any area on your life that you truly want to do, right? You want to be a chef, become the best chef, teach that to people. I really mean that, bro. You want to be whatever, bro. You want to do anything in your life, do it. Become the best in it and teach that to other people. And that's how you can really be on your purpose. When you help other people with things in life, bro, because you're teaching them a skill or helping them, your purpose will shine through. But you need to identify with what your purpose is and make it your identity. Because see, when you're a man on purpose, you know where you're going in your life. Without purpose, there's no direction. Without purpose, there's no will, why, desire. I really mean that. So you have to isolate your purpose and then bring it into your core. Because like I said, man, without purpose in life, or if you catch yourself slipping all the time, it's because your purpose is not bright enough. It's not shining through you. So you need to attach yourself to your purpose. It's easy to find, but you actually, as I said in point 3, bro, you have to try. A lot of people think that their purpose will come to them. And that is true. It will. But it's not going to come to you sitting in your bedroom. It's not going to come scrolling on social media. It's going to come by trying new things. Oh yeah, I try to be a personal trainer. I try to become a chef. I try to cut hair. I try to become a doctor. Oh what? But now this thing that I want to do, this is what feels good. So I'm going to do this. You have to try, and then you'll figure it out. With this, bro, is you need to synchronize, and this is huge. You need to synchronize action and your words, right? So synchronize action plus your words. Because most of us, and I was this way for a long time, is that we are people that say one thing, do another. And you know how much distrust that builds in yourself. It ruminates in your soul, bro. I really mean that. When you're a man that says he's going to get up at this time or do this certain day, and you don't do it. And I really want you to get this through your head, that if your actions and words do not align over a long enough time frame, you will be that guy that never, ever, ever builds momentum and moves forward in his life. Because, well, why would you when you know that there are years and years and years of distrust and disbelief built in yourself? So I want you to take let me get this right, bro. I want you to get to a point in your life where if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. Okay, and how I want you to do this, I want you to take an actionable step by setting a time to wake up and just get up at that time. I want you to set a goal for yourself and make sure that every single day you are moving in alignment of that goal. I want you to do things and say you're going to do it. If you say you're going to drink X amount of liters of water, do it. If you say you're going to eat clean, eat clean. If you say you're going to talk to that girl, talk to that girl. If you say you're going to work for a couple of hours, work for a couple of hours. Because over a long enough time frame, if you build up enough trust in yourself, right, you will walk around and carry yourself so much more differently. You will see a man, right, who says to himself he's never going to fap again. And he faps. You can look into this guy's soul, his eyes, and just know that he does not trust himself. He is not happy with who he is. A man truly on his purpose, a man truly who says something and he does it, is a man of higher, and I really mean this, of higher honor and has higher virtue for himself. And that makes you move in such a different way, bro. Because I know, even in my life, bro, if I say I'm going to do something and I do it, I'm like, yeah, you're the man. My confidence, my self-esteem, everything about me just starts to truly like come out of me. I'm like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm a winner. I'm better than other people because I do what I know that I say that I'm going to do. I do it. And you need to get into that same flow state of I say this, I do it. I've got to get this done, you get it done. The last thing, bro, is it's on you. And I want you to really, really sit with this. There is no one in your life that can make you a man. Sure, you can watch videos like mine, you can read books, you can watch some more videos, but this is a very true statement. Every single thing is up to you. If you want to be more of a man, bro, you absolutely can. You can find new hobbies, you can start taking care of yourself, you can learn to fight, you can really put yourself out there in ways that truly level your frame, your masculinity up. But you have to take responsibility for what you do. I think the best thing that any man could do is take full accountability for his life. When you realize that the reason you're weak, or that you're lazy, or that you're afraid is because of you, not your parents, not social media, because of you, and then you allow yourself to understand, okay, well, fuck, I fucked up. I am going to make sure that everything I do now is bettering me. That's a very powerful thing. I now know my situation, bro, where my life is at. It ain't because of me growing up this way or me getting into trouble or doing these things. It's because of me. Not because of that person, not because of my family, not because of anything else, but me. And because it's on me, that allows me to say, okay, it's on me. It's on me to pick up the pieces of where I'm at and move forward in my life. You need to take accountability, bro. Stop placing all this blame on anyone else. It's not social media's fault you're fat and overweight, it's yours. It's not your fault you're broke. It's not your family's fault you're broke, it's your fault. I really mean this, bro. Because when you can start to view yourself as like, okay, well, I'm going to get my life in order because it's on me. And you really, really make that like that's what you're running from. Like, okay, it's on me. I'm going to run after what's mine. I get it, grab it. Everything in you, bro, will start to synchronize together because, well, it's on you. It's not on anyone else. It's no one else's fault. It's yours. So I want you to take that accountability in your own life, bro. Look at everything. I fucked up, but I'm going to fix this. So this is how you do it, bro. You got to view yourself as you are on your hero's journey. Life is a war. Run towards friction. The more, the better. You got to be on your purpose. You got to synchronize your actions with your words. And you got to understand that it's on you. It's on you. Bro, if you want to do coaching, one-on-one, me and you, or you want to join an accountability group of young men on self-improvement, I'll coach you. I'll help you. And you'll meet boys all around the world. And being a group of young men trying to win, go to the link in the description, alright? Love you, brother.